Alright, so I got a request to do a video on showing how I wired up my manual fan switch. So first let me say I'm not a mechanic, not an electrician. So I figured this out on my own trial and error. So do so at your own risk. I take no responsibility if you blow your electrical system up. So first thing you should do is go over to the fuse box and pull the fan fuse out. So that way you don't screw anything up. However, you have to put the fuse back in before you can see if anything works. So if you screw it up, wire it up wrong, and you overheat your engine, not my fault. So the way these fans work is at low speed, at about 228, they come on and they run in series. So each fan gets 6 volts. And this relay right here, if I remember correctly, the green wire is the low speed relay. So it stays connected, however it is spliced in to the switch. So here, the way I've got the switch wired is I've got the ground, one end of the wire, and this is just plain old regular speaker wire. So this is the ground wire. It goes all the way back to the switch, and then this is the other wire coming from the switch. So what you'll see is I've got this wire is grounded to all 3 relays. So what you're going to do is, again, don't completely cut the green wire. Just splice this wire into it. So again, at low speed, both fans run in series at 6 volts apiece, and then when high speed, when it gets really hot around 238, they switch to 12 volt parallel, and that's when the other 2 relays kick in. These 2 here. So what you're going to do, these 2 relays here have blue wires coming out of them, and the blue wires were connected together in this bundle. So you got a relay down here, and it's got a blue wire. You're going to cut that blue wire, and in this bundle right here, you're going to, where these 2 wires are, the 2 blue wires, you're going to cut them, and then put a butt connector or somewhere, cover them, tape them, put a connector on them or whatever to keep them from grounding out anything. So the blue wire is going to run into this bundle here, and this blue wire on this relay will run into this bundle. So the 2 blue wires and the green wire will all be connected into this one wire going back to the switch. So I think that is about it. So again, make sure you cap off the blue wires in here. And so here's one blue wire right here that I taped up. So this one goes in here, and it'll eventually run into this other blue wire right here, and it's connected. And you can you can't see it, but there's a little blue bundle right here. See it? I don't know if you see that blue wire right there, but they're all connected. So and I ran it all the way along here, through here, and around by the battery and into the door. So it's kind of a dirty setup, but I mean it's clean for the most part, and it works. So good luck. Alright, I forgot to mention previously, these blue wires, these have 12 volts going to them. I don't know why that this pink or red wire here has 12 volts. This has 12 volts, and then the pink wire down here in this one has 12 volts. But the blue wire for these 2 relays are 12 volts. They're not ground. So the green wire here is grounded, So it's what I said about the fuse is this: if you ground this wire, you're going to blow the fuse out, and that goes for this blue one down here too. So pull the fuse before you start wiring do anything with these blue wires. So they are 12 volts. I don't know why GM did that, but they're 12 volts going to the relays, and then they switch to ground whenever the computer tells it to turn on. So, and also I didn't mention it before, but the way this is wired to run the fans on high speed, because running the fans on low speed doesn't cool it down fast enough, if not really at all. So later. So this is how the fans are wired from the factory.